Hello everyone. I am Ayushi Agarwal from ABS Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today, in this video lecture, I will be discussing about the interconnection of fundamental components of a digital system. So, for that, let me brief you about the functional unit of digital system. We have already understood that the first main component of a digital system is input unit. Second component is the CPU processing unit or central processing unit. And third component we have studied is output unit. So the input unit converts the input data into the binary language. Then the CPU takes that data and processes it and transfer the calculated output data towards the output unit, where the output unit converts the binary data into the human readable form. Inside the CPU, the instruction is processed into sub-processes like ALU unit, control unit, and memory unit. The ALU unit identifies which kind of arithmetic operations are need to be performed, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Other functionalities that includes in the logical section are comparison, that includes less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, and further logical gates, all logic gates, right? So with that section, with that kind of instruction, AL unit becomes active. When comes the control unit, so the instruction that is coming inside the CPU is first decoded with the help of control unit. So control unit is decoding that input instruction or input data so that the CPU or the system, digital system, can understand. Second functionality that is performed with the help of control unit is that it transfers the control signal to all the further components in the system so that the functionality can be performed in a very sequential manner. Third main component is the memory unit that provides the storage for your data and instruction. With the help of that, your all kind of instructions and pre-processing data or pre-processing results are stored while processing any instructions. So this is the brief I have already explained in the previous video. So for that, you may refer that content. So let us now understand the interconnection of fundamental components. When it comes to the interconnection of fundamental components, we first need to understand few registers. Without those understanding of these registers, we cannot relate the interconnectivity of the components. For that, first, let us understand program counter. Program counter is a register that stores the address of the first instructions, and when the first instruction data is being fetched or in the fetching process, at the same time, the program counter is now located to the address of the next instruction. But at the initial stage, when any kind of a new instruction or new program is executed, the very first address of first instruction is communicated from the program counter, right? So program counter stores the address of the first instruction. Then there is another register that is the instruction register. Instruction register stores the data and the instruction of the current processor. और यू मे टेक इट एज जो हमारा इंस्ट्रक्शन करंटली एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है उससे रिलेटेड डेटा एंड उसका एड्रेस हमारा इंस्ट्रक्शन रजिस्टर स्टोर करता है. नेक्स्ट इज द मेमोरी एड्रेस रजिस्टर. मेमोरी एड्रेस रजिस्टर स्टोर्स द एड्रेस ऑफ द इंस्ट्रक्शन or locates the address from where the data has to be fetched inside the memory. So memory address register is directly connected to the program counter, as the address of the first instruction which comes in the program counter is transferred to the memory address register and further the processing takes place. Then comes the memory buffer register. Memory buffer register is like a synchronization register which stores the data for a short period of time, and then at the correct time of synchronization, it releases the data, right? So memory buffer register. Input output registers. So input output registers are connected to the input output modules for processing the input and output content of the instruction. As we know that the input unit converts the data into the binary language, and output unit converts the data into the human readable language. So during that conversion, at that scenario of time, the data that is currently available in the input output module needs some kind of a storage for the conversion process. So those storages are provided with the help of a registers. So basically registers are some kind of partial memory units inside the control or CPU unit, which are used for processing the data, for storing the data, for storing pre-processed data, for storing partial data. Okay. Now, next comes the interconnection. Now, let us understand the interconnection. How it process? Now, let me make you understand about it. When the first instruction is executed, or when a program is executed, the address of the first instruction comes inside the program counter. So program counter is storing the address. That address is transferred to the memory address register. Now that memory address register acts like a pointer for the main memory or the memory section to locate that address. Okay, so whichever address is available in the memory address register, it is locating that particular address with the help of system bus. System bus gives the path towards the memory where that address is available, or where the data is available at that address. So with the help of system bus in the read-only memory or in the read-only form, the data present in the address register is located in the main memory. Then from that particular section, data is fetched and then it is transferred to the memory buffer register. So the data after getting fetched from the memory is transferred to the memory buffer register. Now, the memory buffer register stores the data and it further transfers that data to the instruction register as the instruction register stores the data of the current instruction. When the data comes to the instruction register transfers the data to the CU, control unit, for decoding of that data so that the CPU could further understand which kind of processing has to be done, whether arithmetic or logical. So after coming to the CU, decoding of data is done and then it is transferred to arithmetic logic unit for arithmetic and logical performing. Once the data is performed inside the arithmetic and logic unit, it is then transferred to the registers, some partial registers like input output register, address register, which stores the data for the small duration of time. And then with the help of all those registers or input output buffer registers, the data is transferred back to the memory buffer register. That memory buffer registers gives the path to the data for getting stored into the memory. So the data is transferred back to the memory for the storage. And that's how the data after that is displayed on the output unit. So this is the interconnection of components. Let me make you understand once again. हमारा एड्रेस जो है सब प्रोग्राम जो हमारा एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है उसका फर्स्ट इंस्ट्रक्शन का फर्स्ट एड्रेस हमारे पास प्रोग्राम काउंटर में आता है. प्रोग्राम काउंटर से वो एड्रेस एमएआर में जाता है. एमएआर से वो एड्रेस लोकेट होता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ सिस्टम बस इनसाइड द मेन मेमोरी. मेन मेमोरी से वो एड्रेस से डेटा फेच होता है. डेटा एमबीआर में जाता है. एमबीआर से वो डेटा फर्दर प्रोसेस होता हुआ हमारे इंस्ट्रक्शन रजिस्टर में जाके स्टोर होता है. फ्रॉम द इंस्ट्रक्शन रजिस्टर वो डेटा हमारा ट्रांसफर होता है टूवर्ड्स द कंट्रोल यूनिट, जहाँ पे वो डेटा डिकोड होता है. और डिकोड होने के बाद वो अरिथमेटिक लॉजिक यूनिट में ट्रांसफर होता है, जहाँ पे वो फर्दर प्रोसेस किया जाता है. फर्दर प्रोसेसिंग परफॉर्म होने के बाद इनपुट आउटपुट एड्रेस रजिस्टर्स और बफर रजिस्टर्स उसे एक पार्शियल स्टोरेज की स्पेस देते हैं, जिससे जहां से वो डेटा ट्रांसफर होता है वापस एमबीआर में. एंड फ्रॉम एमबीआर इट गेट्स बैक टू द मेमोरी यूनिट फॉर इट्स स्टोरेज एंड देन it get communicated towards the output unit. So this is the interconnection of components and interconnection flow for the fundamental components of a digital system. That's all from my side. This is the reference of the book from where you can refer this topic. Thank you for patience listening.